Hey everybody, and welcome to part 32 of this FireRed Let's Play. On the last episode we pretty much completed the game. We took out Gary. On this episode I think we're going to be completing the aftergame. Well, not completing it, but at least starting it. Okay, so we'll go through our log. We're going to end up in Pallet Town, where Professor Oak will come and ambush us. So he asks to see your Pokédex, and he'll tell you how many you've caught. But unfortunately you won't actually be able to do any more of the aftergame until you complete your Pokédex by having 60 Pokémon in your Pokédex. So I'm going to have to try and catch 5 more somewhere. So I will have to go do that, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I just went and caught like 5 Pokemon-ish in the Victory Road. So I'm back in Pallet Town, got my Pokemon, so let's head into Oak's lab. And here we are. Good to see you, how's your Pokédex going along? Here, let me take a look. The amount of progress you've made on your Pokédex is 132 Pokemon seen and 60 Pokemon owned. Professor Oak's rating. Oh, this is turning into quite the respectable Pokédex. Ah, now this is excellent. Sean, I have another important favour to ask of you. I need you to listen closely. Recently there have been sightings of many rare Pokemon species. I'm talking about Pokemon that have never been seen in Kanto. I'd love to go see things for myself, but I'm much too old. Since I can't do this, Sean, I'd like you to go in my place. But wait. Hey, I heard that. Gramps, what's with all favouring Sean over me all the time? I went and collected more Pokemon and faster too. You should just let me handle everything. I know, of course I need your help too. Now I need to see both your Pokédexes. And that's done. Now these units can record data on a lot more Pokemon. So your Pokédex gets upgraded to the national mode. Now, Sean and Gary, this time you really must work towards filling your Pokédexes. I urge you to make them the best and the most complete of all time. Truly, this is a monumentally great undertaking of Pokemon history. Gramps, calm down, don't get so excited. I'll get the Pokédex completed, don't you worry about a thing. I think I'll try looking around one island first. Anyways, I'm out of here. Okay, so he gives you some pointers of where to go next. We do need to go to one island first. I'm pretty sure. And then we can explore 4, 5, 6 and 7 islands. There is also 8 and 9, but they're event islands. They contain Naval Rock and oh Jesus, I think it's Birth Island, but that might be the one with Mew. Anyway, you can find Ho-Oh, Lugia and Deoxys respectively on those islands. But obviously they require events. So let's go to one island. So first of all I think we'll talk to Celio in the Pokemon Center, because maybe he'll give us some pointers. Sean, how have things been for you? Oh, is that right? You've caught more Pokemon? Do you know what? Maybe I can be useful to you. I'm modifying the network machine right now. I'm changing it so it can handle trades over long distances. When I get finished, you'll be trading for exotic Pokemon from trainers far away. But there is a slight catch. For the link to work, the machine needs a special gemstone. It's supposed to be on one island, but I haven't found one yet. Who knows where it could be? Okay, so this is referring to that cave that was blocked up by Team Rocket in Mount Ember. We must head over there if we want to get carry on with the aftergame essentially. Now that I have Rock Smash, I may as well find out what that item is. Just need to put my repel up wherever it is. There it is. Okay, so let's head on. Just head down here. Why do there have to be 2 rocks here? I mean, you know, I'm breaking 1, why do I have to break 2? Anyway, so this item is a Carbos. Weren't missing out on much, but hey. Okay, so let's keep heading north. Oh, item here as well. 3 boulders to smash this time. Really don't know why I have to smash 3, but Whatever. Come on. It's taking a while. Okay, so there's an ether here. Big deal. Is this Mount Ember? No, that's the Ember Spa. Okay, so we must keep heading north. I don't even remember where Mount Ember is. No, it's north. Keep heading north and we'll finally get there. Right, here we are. Okay, so back at Mount Ember. So we now want to come over here. So that's the first password, but we don't know the second one. Okay, so we have 2 rocket grunts to take on here. The first of which has a Cubone, level 37. Definitely not very threatening at all, considering we literally just took on a level 63 starter, but whatever. Anyway, grade level 52, awesome. And also a Marowak. Level 37. To be honest, I'm quite glad I got the XP share, because it meant that I didn't have to catch a ton of Pokemon in the aftergame. Anyway. Because I'm better than you, and you're carrying Pokemon that are like 14 levels lower than me, when I've just become the champion. Oh really? Well, I think I will bet on it, because I'm going to beat you to it, don't worry. Okay, so the other grunt has a Rattata, for some stupid reason, level 35. It's just flamethrower. Okay, take that out. And a Sandshrew, which will also flamethrower. Now what I'm going to be doing with these Sevi Islands is that I would like to do them in order, but the thing is that I would like to get myself my 6th Pokemon, as I decided that I would like to get a 6th one, like to exchange Sparky, and that Pokemon is on 6 Island. So I'm going to explore 6 Island, then 4, 5, 7. It's a little silly, but I really want that Pokemon, and obviously the earlier I get it the better really, so I will do that. Oh really? I don't think I'll bother developing Amnesia, thank you. Okay, so this is the Mount Ember Cave. There's one new Pokemon in here actually, which is Slugma. That's Machop, that's not Slugma. Slugma is a fire type, a very, very slow fire type, quite defensive, which is awful for it. It evolves at level 38 into Magcargo, when it then becomes a fire rock type, very defensive, rubbish attacking stats, completely rubbish speed. Magcargo is a terrible Pokemon. To be a defensive Pokemon, you've got to have at least like some decent like defensive typing. Magcargo has nothing, absolutely nothing to show for it. It is quad weak to both water and rock, not rock, sorry, ground, and it's also weak to a ton of other types as well. It's just a terrible, terrible, terrible Pokemon. Don't ever use it. But it's here if you need it or want it or whatever. I guess we'll head down this way. I'm not sure which is the right way. This is the right way. Okay, so this is what you want, the ruby. Let us go the other way, just so we can find out what was the other way. Push that over there, up there, set up, and up, and up, and it basically just takes us out. So make sure you get that ruby before coming this way. Okay, so we'll head out. I'm assuming I can fly here. Cool. So let's fly back to one island. And talk to Celio. Oh, that's a ruby, yes. So he'll put that in his machine. Thank you, Sean, you're simply amazing. May I ask one more giant favour of you? While I was studying gemstones, I discovered something important. There's another gem that forms a pair with this ruby. I wonder which one it is. That other gemstone is supposed to be in the Sevi Islands. Sean, please, I need you to go find the other gem. Sean, may I have your ferry pass and the town map? So you get the rainbow pass, and an extra page for your town map, which lets you go to the all of the Sevi Islands. So let us go to the 6th island, just because I want to go there first. I will be covering everything fully, and I will also be covering all new Pokemon, because there's a lot of them. Don't worry. Okay. There's a lot of remixed Johto musics here. For example, this one is the one in Violet City. So apparently this is a very historical city. So the Pokemon Centre's here, marked there. It's not too big, but whatever. I feel like there's something back here. Oh, just a berry. A leopard berry, cool. Well, you're not really hiding, are you? But you didn't hear very much of it, but there is the Lake of Rage music here, which is kinda cool. Okay, so Juggler, I think that was Edward, has a Voltorb, level 46. The levels have definitely climbed, so don't worry, they won't stay 37 forever. The levels are much higher here, trainers are much more difficult. He also has another Voltorb. Wonderful. I think what we'll do is we'll head south and then we'll head north. Just because I feel like that's a better way to do things. Okay, so he's also got an Electrode, level 47. Oh, really? Don't you dare paralyse me. Thank you. I think that thing has static, but even so. Thank you, good. Don't need to worry about it. Okay, and lastly, a Mr. Mime. Which we'll take on with Roadhouse. Level 48. Well, nobody else is here, so don't worry. Okay, so I don't think there's any new Pokemon here as such. Oh, no, actually, I'm lying. There is. So there's one new Pokemon here, which is Sentret. Sentret is a normal type. I'm gonna just carry on just a minute. So Sentret is a normal type. It evolves into FireRed at level 15. It's quite fast, but not much else. It's kind of in the same boat as Persian. Learns a lot of moves, can learn a lot of HMs, so it can be good for that. But apart from that, it's not an incredibly good Pokemon. It's okay, but it's not that great at all, so I'd probably skip on it. So a berry here, Aspen Berry. Well, you're kind of on one right now, to be honest, but whatever. Oh, hang on. Yeah, this guy's got an Onyx, level 49, and I've got the wrong Pokemon up front. Great. Oh well, doesn't matter. Just Flamethrower. Using my other attacks won't do much. Sandstorm. How I hate you. Just making loads of afterturn effects, which can make this even longer than it needs to be. And also, I'm a choke. May as well take that on with Roadhouse. Annoying Sandstorm. At least it's hurting him as well. Okay, so let's drill paint that thing. Actually, there is another 2 new Pokemon actually. If you fish with the Super Rod, it has to be the Super Rod. You can find one of 2 new Pokemon, depending on which version you're playing. If you're playing FireRed, you can find Quillfish. Quillfish is a water poison type. High physical attack, quite high speed, but not much else. It's okay, but it's completely outclassed by Tentacruel. Tentacruel's much better. In Leaf Green, you can find Remoraid. Remoraid evolves into Octillery at level 25. When it evolves into Octillery, it gains a whole ton of physical and special attack. It's quite frail and it's quite slow, but it learns a ton of different moves. It's a good Pokemon. There's probably better water types, but it's still a good water type and it's definitely worth considering. Repel's effect wore off. How I don't like that. Okay, so let's renew that Max Repel. Okay, so we're now at Ruin Valley. There's 3 new Pokemon here. I'm gonna go south. One of which is Natu. Natu is a Psychic Flying type. Evolves into Xatu at level 25. Xatu is okay, I suppose. It's got good special attack and good speed, but very lousy physical attack, so its flying type stab is going to be doing nothing. Sunstone there, evolves Gloom into Blossom, which is a new Pokemon. Nothing too special though, it's basically low Vileplume but without the poison type. So Vileplume's better. So yeah, Natu is okay. There are better flying types and definitely better psychic types, so I'd probably say skip on it, but if you need both at the same time, then it's definitely worth considering. Another new Pokemon you can find here is Yanma. Yanma's a bug flying type. It's okay, got good special attack, got good speed, but it's weak to a lot of types. Doesn't evolve until the 4th gen, which is when it gets really good. Persian here. It's just okay. There's better bug types, there's definitely better flying types. It can't fly either, so it's probably worth considering better ones. The final new Pokemon you can find here is good old Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet's a psychic type. Learns a ton of moves, by that I mean 5. It can learn, I think its entire move pool basically consists of Counter, Mirror Coat, Encore, Destiny Bond and Tickle. There may be another one. Oh, Safeguard as well, so 6. Wobbuffet is interesting. It has completely rubbish stats apart from HP. While that may sound rubbish, it's actually a blessing in disguise, because basically what Wobbuffet does is it counters attacks. You know what Counter and Mirror Coat do. The point of Wobbuffet is that it will basically sit there and take an attack and then deal loads of damage back. The problem is that you've got to really be able to predict with it. If you can't predict, it's not going to work out for you. There are also a lot of Pokemon in this game which aren't going to do very much damage, so you're not going to be doing very much damage back. And also there are a lot of Pokemon who carry mixed attacking sets, so it's very difficult to decide which attack to use. It's very good in competitive play, so much so that it's actually been banned in quite a few tournaments until Gen 5. It's a good Pokemon, and I personally love it, but it's not very good for in-game at all, so I'd probably say skip on it. Anyway, missing trainers here. A battle with you, so high up. Okay. Okay, so Hiker Daryl has a Pseudo Woodo, which we've not seen before. Not possible to obtain in this game, only in Emerald. Rock type. 5 physical attack and physical defense, essentially a Geodude, but without an evolution. I should be saying Golem at this point, but whatever. Oh, the heartbreak of losing so easily to you. Well, I've got a water type, you've got a rock type. It's fairly easy to see why. There's a full restore there, if you have strength. So let's move back and head north again. A few more trainers. That's true. That's why we're working to find them out. Okay, so Ruin Maniac Stanley has a Graveler, level 48. So let's just kill that thing with the Surf. It also has an Onyx, level 48. And lastly, another Graveler. I don't think we've actually seen a Golem yet in this game. It's kind of weird. I don't remember seeing one anyway, we might have done. Okay, Squirrel level 53, awesome. Yes, So let's switch Coconuts up to the front, I think. Oops. Well, I'm just exploring this island, I'm not doing much else. That's what I'm doing here. Oh, here we are. Okay, so Ruin Maniac Foster has a Golem, level 50. Hit it with water or grass type moves and you're set. Okay. It's been so long since I battled my instincts. Can't speak. Probably, yeah, you'd be right in saying that. Okay. So Ruin Maniac Larry has a Machoke, level 49. As well as another Machoke, level 49. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, so let's keep heading south. I can't figure out how I'm supposed to get inside. Let me tell you, I found this place. Don't look so envious, will you? Okay, so I think we can explore that place after we've gotten after we've completed the rocket warehouse, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so this place is essentially just a giant circle. I really need to get some more repels. Really badly. Also need to get a few more Ultra Balls because the Pokemon I'm trying to catch is quite difficult. Not too difficult, but quite difficult. Right, so we want to be heading up north from the water, but let's go in here quickly. Buy some Ultra Balls. That'll do. And also some more repels. Not bothered about anything else, got plenty of healing items. Okay, so let's head north. Did I assume I renewed my repel. Okay. Aw. You feeling all lonely? Okay, so Swimmer Denise has a Chinchou, Pokemon we haven't seen before. Impossible to get in this game as well. Water Electric type, so quite an interesting mix. Only weak to grass and ground. Let's play on those weaknesses. Got high HP, but not much else. And also the evolved form, Lantern. Level 49. Go to level 53. Awesome. Well then, don't go swimming alone without your boyfriend. Hello, sir. Really? I'm hating on you because you have such lousy Pokemon. Oh god. I hate you! Gyarados is my all-time worst Pokemon. I hate it so much. This is Giga Drain. Although Psychic could do more actually. Okay, so that Psychic should knock it out. Damn after turn effects, come on, speed up. Okay. I hate you, Gyarados. I don't want to see you again. Okay. Just keep heading north. Okay, so it's a house here. My height is 67 inches on the button. I know it is this precisely because my neighbour measured me. Yes. I hope he didn't measure anything else. Okay, so let's put my two level 52 Pokemon up to the front, since this appears to be a double battle here, I assume. It is time to battle. Okay, so Mew and Maya have a Pikachu and a Pikachu, both level 50. Okay, so let's return one and flamethrower the other. Extremely frail Pokemon, so we'll just destroy them. Don't static me, thank you. I'm not bad for winning, I'm just better than you. Oh, hello. You can't be that light, surely. I mean, you may be all fluttering yourself around, but I don't think it really carried you all the way here. Okay, so she has a Sunkern, Pokemon we also haven't seen before, Grass type, the weakest Pokemon in the entire game, base stat wise of course. She also has a Sunflora, Sunkern's evolved form, high special attack, decent special defense but not much else. I don't think we can get Sunkern in this game though, so don't worry. Must be gotten from Emerald. Okay, so what's this place? Wanted the... oh Jesus! Heracross, big and shiny, it's the big boss. Love it, need it, Heracross. Okay. So she wants a Heracross, apparently. Okay. Berry there. Oranberry. Don't know why I would need that at this point in the game. Okay, so let's just renew that repel quickly. And head south to that item I was just looking at. So this is an elixir. Not too useful, but may come in handy in the Elite Four or something, as we have to rematch them after we've completed the entirety of the aftergame. Feel like there's something back here, but there is not. Okay, so this leads to the green path, but this is the Pattern Bush. 3 new Pokemon in here, one of which is Spinarak. Spinarak is a bug poison type. Evolves into Ariados at level 22. It's got decent physical attack, but not much else. It's okay, but there are better Pokemon, especially better bug types, and most definitely better poison types. It's okay, but meh. It's definitely better than the next one, though. The next one is Ledibur. Ledibur evolves into Ledian at level 18. Ledian is awful. It has very good special defense, but it's a bug flying type, meaning it has rubbish defensive type. It's just awful. Don't ever use it. And finally, the Pokemon that I'm most definitely looking for, which I will try and find. It's not too rare, it's only a 20% chance, which isn't bad. So let me try and find it. Oh yeah, I've got Repel up. I'm so smart. Also, if you were to look at a picture of this place, you'd see that it looks exactly like the chip inside in the FireRed or Leaf Green. I do not need you, go away. So yeah, the Pokemon in here, unless we've seen them before, are very weak. So let's see if we can find it. Well, you're also very weak. Come on! There's Spinarak. So I've now seen both the new Pokemon. I'm trying to find the other new one. Come on! Shouldn't take too long. 20% is 1 in 5, and either Ledibur or Spinarak is only a 5% chance. I can't remember which one. It's reversed in Leaf Green though. One of them is found more commonly in one game, the other one is the other. I assume Spinarak is more common in Fire Red, and Ledibur is more common in Leaf Green, but you can find both in both. Although I wouldn't recommend catching either unless you need it for your Pokédex. Here it is, Heracross, the amazing bug fighting type. I don't really want it at level 15 though. Okay, so yeah, Heracross is amazing, to put it simply. Its bug fighting type means it's going to be getting tons of coverage with just its stab moves. It can also learn Rock Slide and Earthquake, so it's got amazing coverage. It's got a monster attack stat, pretty decent speed, not incredible but decent. It's got high HP as well as good special defense and even pretty good physical defense. Its special attack is completely lousy, which is good for it because it means that it's not wasting any base stats. I really want to catch this thing, but I suddenly thought afterwards that they're quite low level here. Heracross is found between levels 15 and 30, and this is the only place you can catch it. It's also one of very few Pokemon who can actually learn a worthwhile bug type move and get stab off it, I should say. It learns Mega Horn at level 53, which is an 120 power bug type move, only 85% accurate, so it's basically the same as Fire Blast, apart from of course it's physical. Okay, so if it's a rubbish nature and whatever, then I'll go catch another one off screen. But yeah, this is Heracross, can be found in both versions. I haven't even thought of a nickname for this. Yeah, I'll nickname it off screen as well because I cannot think of one. Okay, so let's carry on with battles, I suppose. Yeah, we'll keep Roadhouse up front. Some people think, or basically this is just on Bulbapedia, that the reason this looks like the inside of a chip in like FireRed or Leaf Green is that it's reminiscent of the original Red, Green and Blue, and also because there's only solely bug types in here. They're referencing to the fact that there were so many bugs in the original games. So yeah, your Pokemon is awesome, and I want it preferably at that level as well. Luckily, I've got a ton of rare candies, so it's going to be fine. Well, actually, I don't know how many I've got, but I've got a few. By battling other people, what do you think? Okay, so Pokemon breeder Bethany has a Chansey. This girl is incredible for training. Just make sure you hit it with physical moves. HP drains slowly. Get a ton of experience for it. So yeah, that girl's good to use the VS Seeker against. Guess the guy with the Heracross is okay as well. All of the Pokemon in here apart from Heracross are fairly useless. They're at useless levels. They're useless Pokemon generally. So don't really recommend any of them. Yeah, so we're finding Weedle in here at level 6, which is really stupid. Guess I should put that repel back on. I've caught one Heracross. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at all of them, getting a little sick of them. Okay, so Bugcatcher Vance has a Venonat. Level 48. Which I will swiftly flamethrower. We should have aerial aced it actually, but whatever. Venomoth. Level 48. Yeah, Heracross can also cover pretty much all of its weaknesses really well. It's weak to flying, quad weak to flying, and fire. Can't think of what else off the top of my head. Oh, it's also weak to psychic. Can obviously cover that with its stab move. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So psychic, flying, and fire, and it can cover all of those moves with either its stab or its coverage moves. So the Heracross is a fantastic Pokemon. You can also either have the ability, or the one of two abilities. It can have either Swarm. Oh wait, actually, can it? I don't know if Swarm is in this game. I assume it is. Okay, yeah, it can be. So you can get Swarm or Guts. Swarm makes it so it's essentially the same as what your starter Pokemon has. When its HP drops below 1/3, its bug type moves get 50% extra power. Or the slightly better ability, Guts, when Heracross has got like burn, sorry, or sleep or poison or paralysis. Its attack power on all attacks is raised, apart from special obviously, is raised by 50%. So a great ability there. Guts is generally the superior one, but Swarm's okay. What the hell for? Well, I guess there's probably some items I haven't seen. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I think we'll switch Shell Shock up to the front. So yeah, I'm going to be teaching Heracross rock slide and earthquake. I debated earthquake since it can then dig as well, but yeah, I'm just gonna go all out on it because it learns brick break through level up. Not that it needs to really, but yeah. Okay, so Picnicker, I didn't catch the name, has a Paris, level 48. As well as another Paris. Great. Swiftly ice beam that thing. And also a Parasect. Swiftly take that out. Really? It lived? I'm surprised. Let's just surf. Yeah, there's quite a bit of a difference between getting stung and just, you know, rubbing your shin on some grass. Anyway, Last Dahlia has a Hoppip, which we'll be able to see fairly soon, although we would have already seen it if we'd actually gone to 4 Island. No, 5 Island. It's on 5 Island, but we'll cover it then. Grass flying type. She also has another Hoppip, level 47. She also has a Skiploom, Hoppip's evolved form. And lastly, she has another Skiploom, level 48. Thought maybe we're going to see a Jumpluff then, which is the final evolved form of Hoppip, but of course no. Okay, so for the Elite Four rematches, you want to probably be around like level 64-ish, maybe a little lower, maybe a little higher. There are some difficult Pokemon in there, so there's a bug catcher here. So yeah, there are a lot of trainers in here. Damn it. Well, I'm not using a bug type, which means I'm going to destroy you because bug type are usually quite shit. Okay, so this is Yanma. I love Yanma's evolved form, but it's just not in this game. If it was, I'd probably use it, to be honest. Although actually, the physical special split in Generation 4 probably helped Yanma much more. Okay, so it does also have the speed boost ability, which raises its speed after every turn. I think that trait is only shared by Ninjask, so it's sort of unique in that respect. He also has a Beedrill, level 45. And lastly, another Beedrill, level 47. Some good experience in here. So you can always come here for some good experience, especially since everyone can be VS Seekerdon. Okay, so Camper Riley has a Pinsir, level 49. Watch out for this thing. And he's also got the supposed counterpart to Pinsir, not Scyther. And it is Heracross. I think we'll take that on with... risk it with coconuts. It probably wouldn't have Mega Horn yet, so I'll be fine. It's level 50 Heracross. See, that did a lot, and coconuts is very defensive. And it was resisted as well. If it had Mega Horn, it would easily take me out. Easily. No questions asked. Okay, so I think we'll switch... yeah, okay, we'll switch Hot Dog to the front. We're probably going to have to rely on Aerial Ace, but whatever. Well, it looks to me like you're just standing there, but who am I to judge? Okay, so Pokemon breeder Allison has a Clefairy, which isn't a bug type. Kind of refreshing to see a Pokemon that isn't a bug type. This might live actually, yeah. Oh, are you serious? Don't be a noob, come on. We're not doing this. I'm not stalling you out of Moonlight, PP. Oh, this is even worse. Don't you dare use Moonlight. That's better. Okay, so Meteor Mash is a 100 power Steel type move. Is essentially the don't you dare use it. Thank you. Is essentially the signature move of Metagross, who is an Emerald. Well, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, I should say. Ugh. I refuse to switch, so this is going to take the mick. Come on, Hot Dog. Just take it out. Crit it if you have to. Ugh, come on. Take it out. Thank you. Okay, so she also has another Clefairy. Take it on the Dynamo, I think. Level 48. Destroy that light screen. And lastly, a Clefable. I think this is our first instance of seeing Clefable actually. Don't know how we've gone through the entire game without seeing one, but... oh, for God's sake. Why is it that whenever a computer player uses that move, it always hits? But if I try to use it, I'm missing 3 times in a row. Ha. That's some payback. Yeah, of course you hit 5 times. Of course. Thank you for the 2-turn wake up, Dynamo. Thank you. I commend you on using a Clefable, because I quite like Clefable. Hot Dog's probably the better one. Are there any other trainers? Just you, I think. There are. I've already pointed this out. Okay, so youngster Nash has a Weeping Bell, level 47. As well as another Weeping Bell, level 47. And finally, a Victory Bell. Oh, for God's sake. Come on, just take it out. Thank you. Oh, okay. This place is obviously longer than I thought it was. Well, no, because there are other girls here who are using bug. Oh, actually, I don't know. They weren't using bug. You're not using a bug type. God, people don't make sense. Okay, so this is Snubble. I don't think we can catch it in this game, but it's a normal type. Has Intimidate, high attack, and not much else. Thank you. Really can't be bothered with raw. Okay. Yes. Yes you are. You laughing because you lost. I don't really think anybody laughs when they lose. Not just specifically girls. Right, so let us head out of here. And we're back on green path, but now we're gonna head up there. Coconuts up to the front because I'm sensing water types. Ugh. One step, of course. Couldn't have made me renew it before I got on the water, could you? Okay, so there's a trainer here. Right, okay. Do you have one of the Kadabra family? Oh, I meant to say Abra actually. Oh, Natu, okay. So yep, this is Natu. I'm completely ruled by this thing, but let's just hit it with Psychic. Try our best. Well done, Coconuts. Not even a critical hit. Okay, so she also has a Slowbro. Whoa, don't want to switch out. Level 48, which we will Giga Drain. Gets full health, awesome. And finally, a Kadabra. Thought so. Thank you for not using the light screen. Right, let's move on. This next place is a bit of a maze. It's called the Water Labyrinth, so it's kind of expected, I suppose. Okay, well, actually no, this is Outcast Island, but maybe I've gone into the wrong bit. Well then, why would we have a Pokemon battle, and how are you standing up also? Anyway, so she has a Marill. We have not seen Marill before. Marill's a water type. Is a very weak water type at that, to be honest. Has low speed, decent defences. Well, yeah, decent defences, I guess. Rubbish attack and special attack. Can have the huge power ability which doubles its attack, but again, the physical water type, meaning it's gonna struggle. I feel like I've gone the wrong way. Anyway, we'll be finding Marill before too long. We can catch it on 4 Island. Assuming she is going to battle with you. Okay, so Ava and Geb have a Poliwhirl and a Starmie. Giga Drain the Poliwhirl, Thunderbolt the Starmie. Probably should have done it the other way around, but oh well. Doesn't matter. Go level 54, awesome. Static. I love static. Wait. Oh, okay. Almost though. Thank you. Why don't you call her by her name though? It's kind of weird. Anyway, let's switch Dynam up to the front, and let's move on. Oh, hello. Jesus. You may want to find some land. Okay, so Swimmer Mimo has a Kingler, level 49. I hate you. Simply for using Protect. Ha. Take that. And then that. Grade level 54 as well. And lastly, a War Turtle. Absolutely no idea why that is not a Blastoise, but whatever. Would appreciate the Blastoise more, but whatever. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, well this looks like a dead end, it looks like. Don't you dare have a Magikarp or I think I'm going to stab you. This looks promising. Okay, so Fisherman Tyler has a Quillfish. Pokemon we've not seen in battle before, but here it is. Okay, and also another Quillfish. Oh wait, no, the Water Labyrinth is on 5 Island. Thought it was on 6, but it's not. Okay, so there's a PP up there, if you so desire that. And just head down, back to where we were before we got to that Psychic girl. And let's see if we can head north. Maybe that's the only place we can go. Okay, it is. Why was I down there? Oh, actually, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I think on the next episode, since we may as well end this here, we'll check out. We'll go back to 4 Island, which is where we were supposed to be going anyway, and we'll go in order of where we were supposed to be going. Oh Jesus! Please don't battle me. What the hell was the point in that? Just trying to tell me that it's impossible to get all the Pokemon in just this area. Which is true, because you have to trade to get all the Pokemon in the National Dex. Let's have a look at Heracross. See what its nature is, see what its ability is. It's in box 2. I'm not using this Heracross. It's got guts, but modest is a terrible nature for it. That heightens special attack and lowers attack. I'm not ever using special attack on it, so yeah. Okay, so on the next episode we'll go to 4 Island and explore what we have to explore there. Off screen I will get myself a new Heracross, one with a decent nature and ability, whatever. Teach it some good moves, and possibly train up to a presentable level, maybe like level 48 or something. So yeah, until then, see you next time guys.